Hello, it's me again. Welcome back. We're going to have another story. I wonder what it's going to be today. Well, you know how much I like animals. I love animals very much. But today we're going to take you somewhere far, far away. I wonder if you can guess. Who's with us today? We've got some monkeys. And look, we've got some giraffes. Aren't they brilliant? That's not the sound that giraffes makes. I just thought I'd do a sound. Where should we put them? Should we put them somewhere where you can see them? Shall we put them up here? There you go. Oh, everybody wants to be in on the story today. Okay. Are we sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Once I can open the book. The Lonely Giraffe by Peter Blight and illustrated by Michael Terry. Wow, look at that very long neck. The jungle animals were really quite a friendly bunch. Every day the cockatoos were the first to shake their feathers and wake up all the other animals. The elephants would trumpet, "Good morning!" and the snakes would hiss, "Hello." Every grumpy lion managed a friendly growl. All the animals met near the river for breakfast every morning to discuss the jungle news. Everyone took their turn to speak, but no one listened to the giraffe. The giraffe was just too tall. By the time he had spread his spindly legs and lowered his head to the ground to the other animals, most had lost interest. So the giraffe would lift his long neck and wander off. He spent all day with his head in the trees, eating the sweetest leaves. He didn't realise that the birds and the monkeys that lived in the trees were frightened of his large head suddenly appearing over the treetops, or that the small animals on the ground ran away because they were scared of being trodden on. In the end, the lonely giraffe didn't bother trying to speak to anyone. He moved from tree to tree, munching on all the leaves. And the jungle creatures went on avoiding him. That was how it went for the whole long, dry summer. When the rainy season came, the large animals headed for the higher ground. The small creatures sheltered in the bushes near the river, and the monkeys took cover in the trees. The rain poured down for days. The jungle animals became frightened that the river would burst its banks. "Don't worry," said the alligator. "I'll carry you to safety in my big wide jaws." But the animals didn't trust him. As the river rose, the jungle creatures became even more frightened. They huddled together beneath the bushes. And no one heard the distant roar until the leopard pricked up his ears. But nobody could think what it was. The giraffe looked over the heads of the animals on the ground. His big eyes widened like saucers and he slowly bent his spotted neck until the worried creatures could hear him. "The river is flooding," said the giraffe in a surprisingly squeaky voice. "A wall of water is racing down the valley." "What can we do?" asked the gazelle. "Is it too late to run away?" "We'll all be drowned," squeaked the mouse. "Or the alligator will eat us." "Climb up here," called the monkey from the treetops. "The river won't reach the high branches." "Hurry," squawked the cockatoo. "I can see the water coming." The jungle animals raced to the trees, but some of them could not climb the slippery tree trunks. Their hooves and tails were not made for climbing. The giraffe had an idea. He bent his knees and spoke to the animals. "Climb on my back," he squeaked in his high voice. "The water is almost here." The river was lapping around the creatures. The monkey jumped up the giraffe's neck and called to the others. The hairy warthog was next to carefully climb on. One by one, the animals helped each other to safety. Then the giraffe straightened his knees as the water flooded the jungle. He stretched up his long neck, and the last few animals hurried into the branches, helped by the chattering monkeys. The water washed around the giraffe's strong legs and sprayed the animals in the trees. Then the river rushed on. The water slowly sank back to the ground and the sun came out from behind the clouds. The giraffe poked his head up into the high branches and the animals slid down his back to the damp earth. From that day on, Giraffe was never lonely again. The jungle animals would wait for the giraffe to lower his head and join in the conversation. The birds and the monkeys in the trees were no longer afraid of the giraffe's big head. The cockatoos would find the sweetest leaves for the giraffe. The elephants would trumpet, "Good morning!" and the snakes would hiss, "Hello!" And the grumpy lion would pretend to growl before falling asleep in the sunshine. The end. I really like that book. That's a book about that's a book about helping people, isn't it? Did you like that book, Giraffe? So, that book was about helping people. Have you helped anyone lately? I like to help people every day. Helping people is good. Helping people is fun. So, if you have any book recommendations or something you'd like me to read, that's fine. Let me know. Or, if you want to, you can send me a picture of your favourite book and I can show them on the Facebook page or on the YouTube page. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and stay safe and stay well. Bye.